been, well, therapeutic. Well, just... Anyway, thanks for the support, Captain. It wasn't all that long ago when you told me that you only trusted yourself. So I'm honored to hear you say that. Which brings me back to that plan I mentioned earlier. I think I know how to move forward now. But I'm going to need your help. My contact sent a gift. Seems real to me. So they found an insurance settlement. Ervin's employers got paid as compensation for Sabbath. It seems that the mining company got a huge payout after they won the case against Ervin. We have the settlement paperwork from their insurance. Oh, also the cyber runner had to move on to other work, but sent me a passcode to... I'm not sure what it goes to yet. We can just hold on to it until we figure it out. The missing piece here is proving that Ervin was framed. So I discovered that Ervin's original lawyer still practices law. And she'll look over everything we found. Oh, detective. I like the sound of that. If I'm the detective, does that make you my trustworthy and sensible partner with a heart of gold? Anyway, we should take everything to the lawyer and see what she says. Maybe she reviews it and decides we have no case. If we don't have a case, I can probably let it go. Fantastic. I've sent a list of everything we've... You know, I actually feel optimistic about this. Lead the... I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
Hey, you might want
This is UC Security. Prepared to be scanned for contraband? Scan complete. You're cleared to land at Gagarin.
Construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those jobs aren't coming back. But Reliant Medical, Archmite, and Satori Mills are dedicated to Gagarin.
I was just thinking that this is about what Ervin saw all those years ago when he probably stood here thinking that he was going to make things better. Oh, you remind me of him sometimes. And when you said it out loud, you know, I actually believe we can do it. I just hope our lawyer is as confident.
No.
Right. Hopefully she can tell us what we need to do in order to... Let's stick together, though. Gagarin isn't a huge town, but it's not the kind of town that I want to get lost in.
I'm sorry, but if this isn't directly related to Reliant Medical business, we should really schedule it.
I've got applications in at other...
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not... Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we? Down to business. What do you already know?
So we already know that Ervin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him. Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that. It's just not enough. In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive. Yeah, we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Ervin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him. That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a foundry terminal. You'll need a passcode. Besides the foundry records, there also might be something in Ervin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
Makes sense to me.
You've been hanging on to that old apartment this whole time?
Yeah, it was easier to not bother with it. Not like it's worth anything in this economy anyway.
I hope you still have the key.
I have it. Figured maybe I'd sell it while we were here anyway.
Hopefully, that's enough to work with for now. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents.
I should still have the key to Ervin's apartment. I hope it's worth our time, but I can't be sure.
Hey, what's drunk? People seem to really like it.
I have to break up one more fight at Lizzie's.
Use this key. After you, Captain. You probably never... Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plants. No windows, insufficient power for proper lamps. Oh, he must have been miserable. No wonder he wrote so much. Well, I'll be. If you ever doubted Ervin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along. 20 years? Later. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? Aha! Will you look at that? If we go to town hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license. Is that Ervin's employment contract? Let me see. All right, we've got some solid leads, it looks like. The employment contract and the hunting license at town hall. Much better than liquid or gas leads. It was a bit strange going through Ervin's old things, though. I was hoping for some old pictures, but nothing. What's that you have there? A plant? Yes, and it was always a remarkable species with an even more remarkable story. I wonder if the same is true for this guy. Evolved or altered, Ervin used to experiment a lot with extremophile plant life. Maybe he made the perfect plant buddy for his windowless apartment. In any event, I'll go through Ervin's notes in more detail later. There's probably a flowchart somewhere with this little guy's name on it. Oh, on that note, we should give it a name. I'm thinking something simple yet refined. What do you think of Harvey? Then it's unanimous. Okay, the three of us should get back to it. You, me, and Harvey have a case to solve. No idea where mine H363 is, but we could search for it at the Foundry database.
smells like those Centauri Mills plants, isn't it?
Rough day. Didn't even have time to get my lunch. Not looking to chat, friend.
Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Ervin thinking the same. Well, at least... I guess we'll see what state the mine is in. If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out.
I knew. You lost her waiting for some? Can't believe my break is almost over already.
You've been to Clint's recently? You get crushed under all that crap? You don't look so good.
Careful. This place was shuttered 20 years ago. I'd run too. Come back! All right. Hey, let's go find Ervin and help him gas stations. It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the folks. That will always be impressive. It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the ecosystem here, and it had nothing to do. Eggs. Helgi tried to do the right thing. Sir Elliot would want to see this. He's citing numerous ethics violations dating back before Ervin's time, and Hephaestus just ignored him. Do this all day long. For this, but I am. Hey, you might want this.
I've been trying to get a transfer to New Atlantis.
Sometimes I hide outside the door.
Gagarin's not an easy place to live.
Look at you.
Nice to
So
finally be
clean.
getting some new
First day.
neighbors.
Can't this wait? Pretty busy trying to relax here. Not now. Trying to hype myself to go back to work.
I'm on break.
Haven't seen you in the months before. I don't have any money to give you. I'm sorry. Are you selling something or what? I'm not buying though. So I knew I shouldn't have locked eyes with you. Dang it. What do you need?
You still want to do that hike?
I don't know. Is this a bad idea?
It's a hike. We'll get out of the damn city. Remember what the horizon looks like.
In the sun, with dust devils chasing us.
You just want to go to Lizzie's.
No one's
Supervisor
going to
is
meet us
going
there.
to be mad that I'm late, but I just need a moment to myself before I go back.
The Terabrew kiosk still busted?
Are you selling
I swear,
something or
I
what?
remember watching
I'm
shiny
not buying
lights
though,
roll
so
into ships. It's been a long time since then. Get the assistant back on your apartment?
I did. Thanks, Ed.
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives. Welcome back, you two.
You're gonna love...
Okay, someone but
We found the coordinates to Ervin's old work site and went there. Pew, pew, pew.
Barrett!
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you read over the documents we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Ervin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie.
Yes, but it's still likely to lose. Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem. Helgi's documents are nothing without him there in court, explaining them to the judge.
Does Helgi still live around here by any chance?
Sort of. He's, unpredictable, though. You might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it. See? That's why we get along.
Our last head of security was
Is there something I can help you?
Do you happen to know Dr. Helgi?
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives, with the emphasis on the free part.
Wait, what? Detectives? I'm sorry, I'm not a tour guide.
We're trying to help him.
Ellie's a good person. That bodes well, but I can't violate my oaths. I'm sorry. Listen, I can say that Helgi took up a job working at Clint's store just down the way. I saw him there stacking boxes the last time I picked up an order. I've got to get back to my work here, so if there's nothing else... If it's patient medical records you're after, I'll remind you, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
We're thinking of taking Hephaestus to court with Doc. Given his situation, we're worried the defense might cast aspersions on his character, even question his mental health.
That's unfortunate, but not surprising. Look, if he agrees to testify and grants me permission, I could vouch for his well-being.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying, we'll definitely need you for the trial. Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
No promises given me. Let's take a look. Honestly, I'm surprised you're walking around like this. Might be a little scar tissue. I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
I was thinking about going for a hike outside the canyon. Then I remembered where we are, and I got a drink instead.
Welcome to Clint's. Sip Mick Potts. If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory.
Funny you ask, because I'd like to know too. He owes me a sizable debt.
Next week. When my next check comes in, it's all yours.
Yeah, I don't want to be mixed up with any...
You got my word.
I don't think so. This isn't good. There's nothing to talk about.
Sorry. Try asking Delito in security. I had an incident with Helgi the other day, and security brought us both in for questioning. You sure you got the right... For me, yes. But there's a lot of water.
We just need someone to serve as his character witness. Given your long-standing reputation in the city.
Sure, I can say a few words. I like Helgi, but fair warning, I'm not gonna lie for him. If I'm testifying under oath, it'll be full of the good and the bad.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Security's usually good about this.
Tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? Guess I'm off the hook then. But look, I'm Security Chief Pretorius. If you do have anything to report, You can speak to me or one of my officers. If you need to file a report on him, please use the computer there.
How long would that take?
5 to 10 business days. Now please, move on. Good. She could use their help. She would agree that following procedure by filing their report is your best option.
Excuse us, folks. Important detective business here. Okay, I got an idea. That terminal probably has reports on persons of interest. If you don't mind distracting the chief for a while, I can dig into the system and see if... Sounds like a plan. So, I really don't think I'll be holding on to the property for long. If you know anyone who's interested... Thanks. It's a pretty good property, all things considered. Just no windows. So, were you able to... He must have fallen on hard times.
Want to know what I think about him?
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to him.
Sorry, Doctor. Not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Ervin Mandani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Ervin, yeah. Then find the history slate.
Please. Ervin, he was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No. I don't remember lies. He passed on.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Ervin's name.
Then Ervin should have showed up at the trial to defend it himself.
It's not just about Erv. This can't be the only time something like this has happened. That's why we'd like you to
Testify? The trial is over, the verdict rendered. In case you two clowns didn't get the memo. Ellie Yankton. But why? It doesn't matter. I can't. What's right? And so Yeah. That's not my... Here's my thought. The case you have is... And I don't want... So no.
Okay, we get any information.
Miss Yankton can even call them as a witness. Might even...
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't...
Okay, well, I've had that effect on people before.
Do you need medical assistance? Are you injured?
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent you all the data from the mine already.
Welcome back, you two.
As I'm sure you know. You're gonna love this, Ellie.
Okay, someone...
We found the coordinates. Phew!
Barrett!
You should have seen them. Anyway.
What you both found, these documents, and with that...
Yes!
Yes. Because what we really... Helgi's documents are...
Does Helgi still...
Sort of. You might ask... You'd have to convince...
Sounds like we'll be back.
Listen, if he...
Yeah, we don't want... This is gonna take...
Do you need medical assistance? Are you injured? Is there something I can help you?
Do you happen to know Dr. Hel?
Sorry, who?
We're detective, with the emphasis.
Wait, what? Detect? I'm sorry,
We're trying to help.
Ellie's a good person. Listen, I saw him there. If it's patient med...
We're thinking of... giving his...
That's unfortunate.
Thanks, Doc.
No promises. I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
Welcome to Clint's. Sip Mick. If you need anything...
Funny you ask. Yeah, I don't want... I'm glad you understand. I'm still willing. I hear you. I'm trying to be... All right. I don't know where... You sure you got the... For me, yes.
We just need someone.
Sure. If I'm testifying...
Wouldn't expect anything.
One of those corporate drones? Gagarin doesn't want...
Ah, yes.
A reputation?
Slow no. I serve drink.
Oh.
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of... Oh, that... Here.
Oh, right. Here you go, Captain.
The service I provide?
Yeah.
Maybe we... I hear you. Sorry, but it's nothing. Thanks for your patronage. We'll be sure to leave a... Wait, so let me get... All right, I'm no lawyer.
If it's about cred?
As long as I'm... We can get that. See ya.
End of the colony war hit Gagarin hard.
Hey, keep riding. Sounds like one of the line
Ah. But look, I'm sick. If you need to...
How long would that?
5 to 10... Sorry.
You should check in with Ellie soon. After we visit Town Hall. I don't know if people still curse Ervin's name on it. Ellie's going to love seeing this hunting license. Yes, visit. We're regular detectives, aren't we? For you? You know what?
Can you help me out?
Yeah, I'm...
Not sure what to do about an issue.
What seems to be the trouble?
Hey.
So...
Maybe I'll be...
Whenever
Anyway.
the Arclight factory's online, my water gets real spotty.
I'm not sure.
That is a problem. You want to start
I thought it would change me. And if so, would I still care about the things I... It took a while for me to really figure out those feelings.
Thanks, officer.
We should go over our evidence, right? I feel like we're really making good progress here, you know? Sure. Gagarin has seen some better days.
Our last head of security.
I don't suppose...
Sorry, Doc.
Ervin. Then find the history slate.
Please. He was the one have...
No, He passed on.
Look, I know. And that means with you...
Then Ervin should...
It's not just about... That's why we'd...
Testify. Ellie. I can't. Easy for you. You got the point. And so, here's my thought. And I don't want to get So no.
Okay. Any information?
Miss Yank.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shame.
I don't suppose...
Sorry, Doc.
Ervin. Then find the history slate.
Please. He was the one who...
No. He passed on.
Look. And that means with you...
Then Ervin should...
It's not just about... That's why we...
Testify. Ellie. I can't. Damn right it does. Not just the future. I hear. Here's my thought. And I don't. So no.
Okay. Any information?
Miss Yank.
Thank you, Doc.
Yeah, don't get on.
Having helped you tell...
I don't suppose you...
Sorry, Doc.
Ervin. Then find the
Please. He was the one who...
No. He passed on.
Look. And that means with you...
Then Ervin should have...
It's not just about... That's why we...
Testify. Ellie. I can't. Damn right it does.
My contact has an audio log.
If you... Nah, here's my thought. And I don't... So no.
Okay. Any information?
Miss Yankton.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't suppose...
Sorry, Doc.
Ervin. Then find the
Please. He was the one who faced this blame.
No. He passed on.
Look. And that means with you...
Then Ervin should have...
It's not just about... That's why we...
Testify. Ellie. I can't. I cannot... I did. I know. Because then he faced it.
Dr. Hawkson, Ervin was just...
Then I am so... And maybe?
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah.
Should check in with Ellie soon. After we visit Town Hall. Helgi agreeing to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses to vouch for his character, though. Someone in security, maybe?
Okay, you two, lay it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and... well, that's it.
Okay. Wait. I appreciate the effort, but... Well, you two have done...
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
You've done a pretty decent job gathering evidence for this case.
So what's the verdict?
I am caught...
Optimism is good. Especially from you, Ellie.
Will likely the only challenge I see is getting all in all, though, and I've got to...
Agreed, Ellie. We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing. We can talk more in private. Wow, we actually did it! I feel like... what's the old saying? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel. Come on, let's not ruin the moment. Although, we did do a lot of walking. I'm feeling great. Why stop at emotional satisfaction? But if I can be serious for a moment, that makes two of us. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too, according to this slate I think. You know what? Harvey doesn't do well with things that we've been through a lot, Hap. I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone. On top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, investigating Ervin's case with you is something... I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life. Yes, some of them do. And if we're lucky, they change us for the better. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend. And the definition of that change, if one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people changing you while it... I know I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories. But you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us. There's nothing that gives me greater happiness than exploring this universe with you, my friend.
We should catch up sometime. Later. Hello, Detective.